Alright, baby, for the 27th, we have Be Brave, Potter Pig. One day, Potter Pig was trying out his new bicycle. He rode around the yard, faster and faster, until, "Help!" cried Potter. "I can't stop." He bumped into a wall, fell off, and cut his knee. Mrs. Pig picked him up and gave him a hug. "Let's go and put a band-aid on your poor knee," she said. Later, Potter showed his wounded knee to his friend. "I have a really big band-aid," he told them. Soon Potter's knee was better. "Time to take that old band-aid off," said Mrs. Pig. Potter looked worried. The band-aid was shrunk tight to the little hairs on his leg. "I'll do it," he said. But he didn't. "Come along," said Mrs. Pig. "I'll pull it off for you." "No," said Potter. "On 3, said Mrs. Pig, stooping down. "1, don't touch it," said Potter. "Be brave," said Mrs. Pig. 2, "Please," said Potter. "I'll give you a cookie," praised his mamma. 3, and she pulled the bandage off. "There," said Mrs. Pig, "all done." Potter looked at his knee. "I was brave, wasn't I?" said Potter. "Yes," said his mamma, opening the cookie jar. "You were." Look at them over there. She pulled off the band-aid. Curfew must not ring tonight is our next one. Slowly England's sun was setting over the hilltops far away, filling all the land with beauty at the close of one sad day. And the last rays kissed the forehead of the man and maiden fair. He with footsteps slowly and wearily, she with sunny floating hair. He with bowed head and with thoughtfulness, she with lips and cold and white. Struggling to keep back the mummer, "Curfew must not ring tonight." 6:10 bias, white lips fluttered, pointing to the prison old, with the turrets tall and gloomy, with the walls dark, damp, and cold. "I, the lover in the prison, doomed this very night to die, and the ringing of the curfew, and not earthly help is nigh. Cornwell will not come till sunset." And her face grew straightly white as she breathed the husky whisper, "Curfew must not come tonight." Beezy calmly spoke the sexton, and his ancient pierced her heart like a piercing of an arrow, like the deadly poison dart. "Long, long years I've rung the curfew from the gloomy shadow tower. Every evening just at sunset it has tolled the twilight hour. I have done my duty, ever tried to do it's just and right. Now I am old, I still must do it. Curfew, girl, must ring tonight." Wild her eyes and pale her features, strained and white her thoughtful brow, and within her secret bosom Betsy made a solemn vow. She had listened well, the judges read, without a tear of sight or sigh. At the ringing of the curfew, Basil Underwood must die. And her breath came fast and faster, and her eyes grew large and bright. As the undertone she muttered, "Curfew must not come tonight." With quick steps she bounded forward, sprang within the old church door, left the old man threatening slowly paths he'd often trod before. Not one moment paused the maiden, but the eyes and cheek aglow, mounted up the gloomy tower where the bell slung to and fro. As she climbed the dusty ladder, on which fell no ray of light, up and up her white lips, saying, "Curfew shall not ring tonight." She has reached the topmost ladder over her hands and great dark bell, awful to the glooming beneath her, like a pathway down the hill. Lo, the pardon's tongue is swaying, 'tis the hour of curfew now, and the sight has chilled her bosom, stopped her breath, and paled her brow. Shall she let it ring? No, never. Flesh her eyes with sudden light, and the spring and grasps it firmly. Curfew shall not ring tonight. Out the swing, far out, the city seemed to speak of low below, she twixt heaven and earth, suspended in the bell, swung it to and fro, and the sexton at the bell rope, old and draught, heard not the bell, but he thought it still was ringing for young Basil's funeral knells. Still the maiden clung more firmly, and with trembling lips and white, said to hush her heart's wild beating, "Curfew shall not ring tonight." It was over, the bell ceased swaying, and the maiden stepped on once more, firmly on the dark old ladder, where for 100 years before, human foot not been planted, but the brave deed she had done shall be told long ages after, often as the setting sun should lamon the sky with beauty, ages sirens with heads of white long should tell like the children. Curfew did not ring that night. Over the distant hill came Cornwell, Bias says, him and her brow, full of the hope and full of gladness, and no ancient trace now. At her feet she tells her story, shows her hands all bruised and torn, and her face so sweet and pleading, yet with sorrow pale and worn, touches her heart with sudden pity. Let his eyes with mist light, go, your lover lives, said Cornwell. Curfew shall not ring tonight. Oh, she saved his life. Baby, everything that we do matters, right? Every little thing that we do matters. Like me reading you these books every day, it does matter. Me being here at Maggie May by my side today, it does matter. Me hanging out with the kids does matter. Me having you, it does matter. You do matter. Every single life is precious. Every single life does matter. You know, God put us on this earth for a reason, and He put people in our lives for a reason. So we have to love on ourselves, love on others, love on the earth, right? Karina, baby, I love you and I miss you, and I can't wait to see you. And I really hope you're doing well today. Let's do, oh, say, oh, playmate, come out and play with me. And bring your dollies 3, climb up my apple tree, shout down my rain barrel, slide down my cellar door, and we'll be jolly friends forevermore, more. It was a sunny day, she could not go out to play. She said with tearful eyes, my dolly's got the flu. Boo hoo 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 hoo, I ain't got no rain barrel, I ain't got no cellar door, but we'll be jolly friends forevermore, more. Karina, baby, I wish I was with you in more than just spirit. I wish I was with you in person. I hope you're having a good day. Love you.